The leash lay coiled on the cracked wooden floor, its frayed leather end pointing toward the window, where moonlight pooled like spilled silver. I'd never seen it before. I lived alone, and the room had been empty for years. No furniture, no memories, just dust and a cold draft that whispered through the cracked walls. The silence pressed heavily against my ears as I knelt to inspect it. The metal clasp was warm, as if held only moments ago. I shivered despite the chill. The air thickened, carrying a faint, wet panting that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. I whipped around, but nothing stirred in the shadows. The leash twitched, a subtle but deliberate movement. My breath caught in my throat. I stepped back, but an invisible force yanked the leash across the floor, dragging deep, angry scratches into the wood. A low growl vibrated through the walls, deep and guttural. Shadows stretched and twisted, forming vague, hulking shapes that began to circle me slowly. The leash rose, suspended in midair, its end hovering inches from my trembling hand. I tried to run, but my legs turned to stone, refusing to obey. The growling grew louder, closer, filling the room with a primal menace. Suddenly, icy teeth clamped around my ankle. I screamed, but the shadows pulled me down into darkness. The last thing I saw was the leash snapping shut around my wrist, locking me in place for whatever had claimed this empty room as its own.